Hey yo, what's up everybody, it's in JJ. Today we're coming back a video basically talking about cryptocurrency, and of course in this bear market itself, and of course if let's say you do not know how to trade or whatsoever, don't worry, Bybit got you covered. And of course on this exclusive video itself, they are also having an ongoing promotion that you can basically get a free $4,000 off. But of course, yes, there's some terms and conditions and everything. I'm going to explain it to you clearly. And of course, without further ado, we are going to basically jump into the content itself. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video. And of course, I would say that this copy trading itself is for those who have no knowledge about trading. And after that, from there, you can copy people that have some knowledge. And of course, I'm going to give you some tips and advice on choosing on your leader, or let's say your trader, and after that from there you can copy it. And of course if let's say they are doing well, you will also do well as well. And of course don't worry, you are not sending any funds to anybody. And of course in this content itself, I would say it is everything that I'm going to mention is about Bybit. So I would say yes, I'm affiliated with them, is to help the channel to basically generate some revenue somehow somewhat, and of course from basically making me some money to basically continue this content channel for free itself. So on this video itself, I have done videos about Bybit previously, and of course I have stopped doing it. And of course I would say I came back making Bybit videos, and after that I would say over here for this deposit bonus itself, you can get a free $4,000 that is over here. And after that over here we can scroll down. Basically you need to sign up or log in using the link down below, register for the event. Just click on register now on this page itself. I'm going to link it down below, and after that meet the deposit requirements and trade requirements. So over here if you deposit basically $100, you will get $1 free. And after that if let's say you deposit 300, get 10, 1,000 for 30, and after that over here $3,000 and you will get $100 upon trading 10,000 US dollar. And you might be thinking, how do I even achieve this amount if I do not know how to trade? To be honest, if let's say you want to play the system a bit, I would say you can do it by depositing 3,000, and after that from there you can do a leverage trading of like up to 100x or 25x depending on what kind of currency pair you are doing. Basically I would say if you want to obtain this bonus itself, you can basically open trades and after that close trades immediately with losing like a minimum value of like maybe $1 or even $10 depending on how big the trade is. And of course over here to get this $4,000, you need to deposit at least 100k, which I believe that nobody in the right mind can afford this amount. If let's say you do not have a big capital, maybe I would say 3,000 still reasonable, and obtaining this itself is reasonable, $300. And after that if let's say you have 4,000, you have $100,000 to put in, definitely you can open the leverage trading of like 100x. Basically one trade itself is $1 million, so 2 trades is gonna be $2 million. And after that from there just open close, and after that from there you will attain this 4,000 US tether in bonus. And after that from there this can be offset on fees, and after that from there many more. Basically they'll give you the coupon itself. So over here before the September of 7, so over here the event will end on the 31st of August. So hurry now if let's say you have not signed up an account. And of course if let's say you have an account, you are still eligible, just head over to this page itself and click on register. So right now I'm going to talk about what is Bybit and why is it special. So over here Bybit itself is another trading platform like Binance, and after that from there like your KuCoin or whatsoever exchange that you heard of. I would say Bybit itself, they are comparable with other exchanges as well, but of course they are a unique point of sales. Like the selling point for them itself is basically 0% of downtime. So if let's say you have been like in the crypto space for a long time, and you have seen the waves of like the bear market, and after that from there the bull market, people started flooding the exchange by sending a lot of order. And of course sometimes you will basically try to make an order, it will just tell you error, and after that from there unable to get through because there's high frequency trading volume or whatsoever. So on Bybit itself, from my experience with Bybit, I have experienced none of that. And during high frequency trading time itself, I have been using Bybit previously, and after that from there I would say there was no notification prompting me that I can't get my order through, because the server that they use is quite strong. And after that from there I do not know how they do it. Basically the infrastructure backend itself is not clustered together onto one server, or I believe that there are many servers across to basically fulfill orders. And of course from there I would say on this app itself you can basically trade the spot trading. You can do spot trading, you can do margin trading, leverage trading, and of course trading board itself using the grid board or whatsoever. You've seen it on Binance, you've seen it on KuCoin. And after that from there they also have this launch pad if let's say they have any like initial coin offering, it's going to be there, and after that from there you can start voting on derivative itself. You can use the US tether to basically do some perpetual trading. I would say this is the leverage trading, and after that from here you can see the leverage tokens. Basically leverage token itself is basically leverage without risk of liquidation. So over here, if let's say you are still all new onto this itself, and after that you're wondering how do I even use Bybit itself, don't worry, I got you covered. So on my content, on my channel itself, I have done a content basically talking about this. Basically it's a free course about Bybit. Basically how do you like start trading. I'm just teaching the fundamentals of getting using on the exchange. If let's say you have zero knowledge on that, basically you do not know how does the interface look like. Example, if you click on to whatever it is, and after that from there you see all of these cluster over here, spot, buy, and after that blah blah blah, many more. You might be a little bit confused, and after that from there, what is limit, what is market, what is TP, what is SL. So everything, if you do not understand this itself, do not start trading first, do not even execute on the platform. So the first thing you need to do is head over to this video that's gonna pop up, this playlist, click on it. So on that playlist itself, I basically explained on what is the Bybit exchange, basically a full review on 2021. And of course over here you can see there's a free course on how do you trade and become a pro. I mean, like, the stuff that I teach is fundamental and totally free. Do not need to pay a $99 or whatsoever cost for this course itself. It is free on YouTube. And after that over here I would say the full Bybit trading course, basically the standard itself, spot trading, which most of you guys will be using. If let's say you do not know how to do leverage trading, you just want to buy a coin, want to hold a coin, over here I can teach you how to basically execute orders, and after that what are the types of trade that you can make over here using the limit, the market, and blah blah blah, explaining everything on it. And of course if let's say you want to go into more advanced, over here you can see on what is the guide on derivative trading. Basically I would say leverage trading, if you want to call it. Basically you can do like having $100, but of course you can basically use borrowed money to basically multiply your position up to 100 times, and from there you can basically make a gain of 100 times, and of course vice versa, you will lose 100 times if you do not know how to do a proper risk management. And of course over here lastly, if you let's say you're going to do derivative trading, you definitely must know how does the liquidation work. So over here I will basically try my best to calculate, and after that from there explain to you how does Bybit liquidation works, and of course understanding the pros and cons of cross margin and isolate margin. So if you want to, head over to the video, and after that you can learn more about it. So the main topic of today itself is basically the Bybit copy trading, so we're gonna jump into that topic. So over here on Bybit itself, there's a copy trading tab itself, which is under the, where is it, earn, I believe it's under this derivative. So under derivative itself you can see a copy trading tab. Just click on it, and after that over here, how does this copy trading work is very simple. For people who are already a principal trader, basically if let's say you are already registered with Bybit, and after that from there you want people to copy your trades because you are confident that you can make some money off it. And of course on top of that, if let's say you have a low capital, maybe you only have $1,000 to play, but of course you want to generate additional wealth itself, you can basically become a principal trader, and from there whatever profits that your followers are making, you will get a cut of percentage on the profits itself. And after that from there, if let's say you do this for a full-time, if let's say a full-time trader, definitely this principal trader is gonna help you out a lot, because you can get followers as high as 500 followers or even more. I do not know what's the criteria. Just feel free to ask Bybit, and after that from there I would say they will answer all your questions. So over here I would say if you want to, you can basically register as a principal trader, and after that from there you can basically get followers, execute trades, make tons of profit. On top of your own position, you are still generating some fees. If let's say you are a good trader, and after that from there doing this full time, you definitely can make like a decent living out of it with only like a $500 or even $1,000 to start off with your trading account. And of course for the consumer end itself, for us who have zero knowledge on how to look at the RSI, how to look at the 14 moving average, what the golden cross or whatsoever, all this terminology on the trading itself. So over here this feature itself is fully, and after that I would say purely good for you guys. If let's say you guys do not understand what is this golden cross of the MA 14 moving average, what is RSI, what is the many more, the I don't know, bull flag or whatsoever flag you want to do it, you want to basically understand how to interact with this segment itself. So it's very simple. If you look at it, it is full. So over here there's a tab over here, ranking, 7 days win rate, and after that 3 weeks win rate, 7 days profit, 7 days follower profit. So if you click on follower profit itself, it's basically people who are profiting off by following them, and after that for the 7-day profit itself is their own profit the principal trader's profit slash positions profit in US Tether, and after that from here the 3-week win rate itself you can filter off, and after that the 3-week win rate itself is telling you within this 3 weeks itself what is their win rate. Basically win rate equals to, if let's say they close the position in the green, they are definitely getting a good win rate. If let's say, I mean it's counted as a full one. If let's say they close a trade on the negative zone itself, it is a lose. So basically this percentage varies, and after that there's a 7 days win rate, self-explanatory. And of course the ranking itself is basically, I believe, the overall ranking that they have been calculated on their system. So from here you can see, if you want to click on it, ranking, and after that you can filter. This is showing you the tab like this. You can read more information, or you want to do this. For me, so I prefer doing this, and after that you can have a easier view to basically see what kind of principal trader are there, and after that from there how do you want to execute any trades over here. So over here for a more in-depth guide, right now we're going to jump into it. So for the in-depth guide itself, I would say it is how do you want to basically look out for, what are the things to look out for if let's say you want to do some copy trading from other people, and after that from there I would say yeah, based on my past experience on the Prime XBT, and after that many more copy trading platform itself. So over here I would say what you want to look out for is basically the ranking itself. Definitely if let's say the ranking number 1, you can click on it to understand more. So if you click on it itself, it's going to show you a few numbers, and after that the contracts and everything. So over here we can see that the first thing that you want to look out for is basically the join days. I would say this program itself is relatively new, and after that from there the join days itself is 37 days, and after that over here you can see that we can look at their past trades, and after that their existing trade that is ongoing. So if you want to basically do a copy trading, the first thing you want to look out for maybe is the days. For my case, I look at the join dates because some people might get lucky, like within 7 days they are always on the green, and after they're making like 100%, and many people will follow it, and after that eventually when they hit a lose rate, it is wrecking, and after that from there you can lose all your money. Yes, on this itself you can lose your initial deposit onto this copy trading, so only put what you can afford to lose. So if let's say you want to try out $100, feel free to do it, and after that over here you might lose your $100. So I would say it's not a guaranteed win, because you are basically putting your funds into somebody's expertise, and hopefully they can generate some revenue or sort. So over here the next thing you want to look out for is basically over here you can't really see much, the win rates and everything. So over here we can see the number of trades executed. So around the 37 days, the person has executed around 368 trades. So over here you can do a math. On average itself is doing almost 8 to 9 trades per day, and after that from there open, closing, and after that of course winning. So these are the stats that you want to see, and after that over here the next thing you want to see is basically the copy trading, basically their existing positions. So currently they have 25 existing position over here, and they is filtered by ROI, and of course these are all the contracts that they are trading on. Everything is in US Tether, so whatever it is you are earning in US Tether. So over here if you scroll down itself, you can see the entry price of this, and after that the price as of now, and after that the position. So it's doing a short 5 times, and after that basically if you scroll down itself, the ROI is all relatively green, and of course there's some negative ones. So eventually the green one itself can cover the reds one, and after they click on next, over here you can see a worst case, I mean like a bad trade itself, a bad trade with a 27% of drawdown, and after that from there ROI itself, on the ROI itself is on the contract, so depending on what is their size, and after that basically this is the price, I mean like the entry price and the price currently. This over here shows you the amount that it's losing in percentage, and after if let's say you put in $100, yes, you're losing like around $26. If let's say you put in 1,000, it's $260. But of course look at the green side, it is 18, and blah blah blah, many more positive ones. So if you want to do a comparison itself, just look at how many greens and how many reds, and of course from there you can somehow determine if you want to copy or not. But of course it's currently full, so we're gonna choose a one that is not full, like maybe over here. If you click on copy itself, the next thing you want to see is basically these are all the contracts that they are trading with. So you can choose not to trade on the pair itself. If let's say you have some knowledge on the pair, and after that from there you do not wish to trade it, you can filter off. But of course if you select all of the pair itself, these are all the pairs that the principal trader is trading, and after that from there to utilize the full advantage of it, you can basically select everything. And of course from there over here it is an isolated mode, which is very good, because if let's say they are using cross margin, your capital itself will be at risk, and after that from the isolation mode itself is better, to be honest, if let's say it's doing a leverage trading. So over here you want to go back itself, and after that click click on this page itself, basically to view the traders page before you click on copy. So I'm just going to show it to you. I'm going to click on copy. Yeah, and after that over here, this is the trader page that we choose. These are all the contracts that they are trading on, and of course this guy has joined 97 days, which is, I would say, like an OG trader or something like that, if you want to call it. Basically 97 days on Bybit, trading as a principal trader. And of course we can look at the copy trades itself. There's lots of negative position over there, so these are all the red flags that you might want to basically look out for before you join the copy trading. And of course if you look at the past trade itself, everything is green. I mean, like, how is it possible? Because the person closed the position when it's green. And of course for whatever is being in the red zone, negative zone itself, they are basically holding, and hopefully it does not reach 100%, because when it reach 100% itself, the pair itself and after the capital that they use will basically be liquidated. And after that, from there, if let's say you are with them since this amount, this date itself, basically you have this position, basically you are still waiting for it to get liquidated. And after that, if let's say the price of Ethereum goes up itself, basically the person just might make a green. And of course when the person make a green itself, you also make a green. And as of now, we can see that there's a lot of negative trade over here. And you might be thinking, hey, how is his win rate at 100%? And of course 100% on the 3-week and after the 7 days, because within this period itself, he has not even closed a red one. Basically there's no stop loss or whatsoever to make this win rate as high as possible, which I would say is not really decent. I mean, like, risk management itself, if let's say there's a professional trader, definitely the win rate is not going to be 100%. Maybe we will look at a win rate of maybe 87% and more, or 85% and more, which is considered quite good if let's say they are good at it, good at trading. And of course from there, I would say it's the crypto space. So this over here, the win rates itself is basically being filtered on the page itself. So everybody want to be 100%, because when you're 100%, if people filter it itself, you will basically they will see your name on top, so people can get followers. So followers equals money. So what do I mean by that? If you click on copy itself, there's a profit sharing of 10% in fees. So over here, whatever you are making, or whatever they are making in profit itself is their own issue. But of course, whatever you are making in profit is their 10% cut on the profit itself. So you have to know the clear terms itself. So the next part itself is to choose your contract, and after that, recommended to leave it as it is. And of course over here, just choose your leverage. So we can see that on this Warner itself, where is this page? Ranking. So over here we can see, if let's say we click on Warner itself, we can see that his position itself mostly is at 5 times, 3 times, and after that it is up to your own self if you want to choose 100, 10 times or even 3 times, depending on yourself. So if you want to do it less risky, I would say 3 times or even 2 times is as good. And of course from there, the order per cost itself, basically this is the amount that you want to basically execute the trades. So if you put $10 the minimum itself, you can see this over here, the stop loss, and after that take profit. So over here, this doesn't matter if let's say he didn't close the position or he waited the position longer out. So for this part itself is for you to basically do your own risk management if let's say you want to copy trade, because most of the platform out there, if you copy trade itself, is just a simple option to put in basically the amount that you want to put in, and after the rest is up to them. But of course on Bybit itself, they give you the option to basically choose how much leverage you want to use, and after that how much your TP, and after that stop loss you want to put in. So if let's say you want to do a 10% and after that 5% of loss, basically over here if you confirm this over here is going to tell the position that they execute. It is going to be on your account itself. They are going to execute trades, and after that you will have the similar trade as well. And of course from here, if let's say the position itself, we can see on his page itself, maybe the existing trade itself, we can see that this over here is all red. And of course basically you do not want to have a 70% drawdown, and after that from there you want to basically minimize your loss. And after that, what people will do is basically do a stop loss, maybe 5%. When this part itself goes negative 5% in ROI, you will basically close out the position, and after that from there minimize your loss in case it went higher and higher. And for the take profit part itself, maybe you can see that this guy has taken like profit of like 20%, and after that on average itself we can see it's around if let's say we do an average, is around, I do not know how many percent, there's too much numbers, so we here I would say roughly around 10% or 8% on the win rates itself. So we can see he just closed the position at 1%, 2%, 1.3, 1.31, and after that many more. So we can look at the past history, so almost all of the trade itself is within 1%. So I would say if you want to, you can basically do a take profit of maybe like 2%. Of course, your stop loss has to be, your take profit definitely has to be greater than your stop loss in order to make money. And after that, from there, not really in order to make money, but of course it's just basic fundamentals. If let's say you're gonna do a 2% take profit, basically over here, every time it hits 2%, you will take a profit, and after eventually if you hit the loss itself, you need to have 3 times of take profit to win. So definitely people will recommend you to put your stop loss as lower than your take profit itself. So people always do like maybe 5 to 3 or maybe 5 to 2%, and after that some do 10 to 5%, and of course depending on your risk appetite. So over here, the next part itself, I would say once you have done with everything, just click on next and you will basically open this position up, and after that from there you can copy trade people. And of course I would say only copy trade at your own risk, because to be honest, you do not know a single one of them, you have not interacted with them, it's just an online person becoming a principal trader, and after that from there using their skills and knowledge to trade on. And of course eventually they might be fucking good at it, they might be a legend, they might make 1000% like within the past 7 days. But of course the past, you have to note that the past data itself does not determine the future's result. So I would say you can see all of this is basically the stats that you might want to know, and after that from there you can see what kind of trades that you want to do. So most of them are in the red zone. So over here many people are like withdrawing out, and of course I believe if you copy it, you can basically stop your copying anytime you want to on the copy trades itself. Over here just click on my copy trades itself, and you can basically stop whatever it is that is ongoing on my copy trade itself. And of course from there you can basically do your own risk assessment. Maybe if you have $1,000 to spend, you can copy trade on 10 people at $100 each, and after that from there you can basically see which is the best trader, and after that eventually copy it for a long time hopefully. And after that we can see that some people over here are not really registered for a long time. You can see 40 days itself. So I would say relatively the program is quite new, and after that if you are a professional trader, you can basically become a principal trader and of course make additional income. And of course I would say that to be honest, we do not know them, but of course we are just putting our money and faith on the past data that they've shown us. And after that I would say only invest in what you can afford to lose, and after that nothing more than that. If let's say you can't afford to lose, do not invest. So over here the next part itself is basically the rewards for copy trader, like basically you and me. So this part itself is for those who do not know how to trade, but of course you have like networking, you have friends all over, like I do not know, like if you are doing YouTube whatsoever, just feel free to promote it. Basically over here the copy trader referral program, you can earn up to 30% in commission and 500 USDT in bonuses. So bonuses itself is basically for you to set off your withdrawal fees, to set off your trading fees, and after that hopefully I believe the bonuses you can open up free positions, and after that from there if you manage to flip it into real cash, definitely you will keep the real cash. And after that if you scroll down itself, we can see the perk one itself, you can invite and after that receive commission up to 30%, and after that this is the requirement. So if let's say the person trade more than 500,000, you will definitely get a commission of 30%. And of course basically this is the total commission. So the referrer itself will receive a 20%, and the referee, basically you who are using the link itself, will receive a 10% rebate on their trading. And of course this event will end on the 31st of August, basically 2359. And after that if you scroll down itself, the perk invite, basically if you invite more people itself, these are the principal trader. If let's say you manage to invite the professional traders to register itself, one trader itself, you will get $30 in bonus, and after if you invite up to 10 itself, you receive a $500 bonus. So I would say why not? If let's say you know people that is trading, and after that from there they might be interested in doing this kind of position trading. And of course there's some terms itself. To be qualified as a principal trader, your referee, basically whoever you refer as a principal trader, must achieve a win rate of at least 60%, and after that from there achieve a PNL, basically profit and loss as more than 60% in the event period, basically until the 31st of 31st of August itself, and after that open and close at least 7 positions per week. So every day you have to at least open close 1 trade per day, and of course from there, if let's say you are good at it, basically people who will open 1-2 trades per day itself are the one that tends to basically stay on the game. If let's say you know what you're doing and you're not chasing all of the news itself, and after that eventually flipping some real cash. So basically I've come to the end of the video. If you like the content itself, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Of course, take note itself, if you can't afford to lose, do not invest. No financial advice is given. These are unregulated platform, unregulated traders basically trying to make a living of this system itself. If let's say they manage to do it, you manage to make some money, feel free to basically congratulate whoever it is you want to do some good, donate to my channel, donate to the good cause or whatsoever. Is up to you. So remember, I'm not forcing you with a gun to sign up and after that to trade on it and after anything, so do not come and sue me. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.